money.
Money.
When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the deal is done. Gang, dude.
That was a good song, dude.
Yeah. So what is up? Once again, my name is Eisen. I am the host of GreenThumbPodcast. And today we have a very special guest. Someone I've known for how long?
12 years?
12 years? A little more than that.
Yeah, to be precise, probably like 22, 23.
23 years.
Almost 24.
Almost
Birthday's
24.
in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Exciting times.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have my brother today. You want to introduce yourself?
My name is Dean Huang. I'm a current college student or some shit. Yeah. What else? I mean, like, what do you usually do in these, like, introductions?
Well, I mean, for me, it's a bit funny because it's like there's no really point of me introducing myself because
True.
for the next 45 minutes, I'm gonna be talking about myself. So,
right.
Yeah, that's good enough. But yeah, so today you're moving back to UCLA.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so, but you were only here for maybe 4 days, but what were you doing before that?
Fuck, dude, I was in Taiwan.
Yeah, how was that?
Shit, it was a long-ass story, dude.
Okay. I mean, why'd you go back? It's
because my cousin, he had an internship, and then he was like, "Yo, Dean, you could do this," and my family pressured me into doing it too.
Okay, but you were doing like research there, right?
Yeah.
Like machine learning.
Yeah. Computer vision shit.
Computer vision. That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always a trip for me when I go back to Taiwan, because we're from Taiwan. We're Taiwanese, and we spent 5 years there.
Yeah.
5 years. So we know how the food tastes. We speak the language, and but then we grew up in the U.S. as well. So it's always a bit of a culture shock whenever I move back and forth from Asia back to the U.S.
Yeah.
But what were some of the things that shocked you when you got back?
Oh, dude, communism. No, I'm kidding. But no. Fuck, yeah, dude. The streets.
Commies.
Fuck, dude. USSR. No, I'm kidding. The streets were way more narrow. I'm scared of driving in Taiwan. There's a lot of motorcycles on the right. Yeah, it makes any...
Like literally on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't right turn, right?
You can't right turn into it. It's like a fucking swarm, like a bee, dude.
Right, but you also, you told me you were also operating a moped.
Oh, yes.
Well, I think the gain's a bit too much.
It's pretty good, dude. I like the reverb.
Can you hear it?
Test. Nah. Test. I think I could.
That's a little better. Okay, but yeah, you were operating a motorbike.
Yeah.
But we've never driven one, like officially.
Mm-hmm.
So how was that like?
Oh man, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, wait, did you use it to go back between house and work?
Oh yes. Okay, 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Nice.
And I would always be speeding no matter what. Yeah. It was like something I had to do because here's the funny part about my moped. The odometer doesn't work.
The what? Odometer.
The speed. Yeah, the speedometer. Okay.
Yeah.
But fucking, I couldn't tell how fast I was going, no matter where I went. So I just went with it, you know.
Yeah. You told me you got a speeding ticket. Right?
Yes. Coming back home at 2 a.m.
Wait, tell us about that story. So where were you, and why were you even out so late?
Okay, so during this period of my life, I was ridiculously broke.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough money to take the bus, take the train, for like a 2-hour trip. So that turned into a 3-hour moped ride. I had to go
to where?
To the other fucking side of Taiwan, the east side. East side Taiwan,
East side Taiwan.
There's a lot of beaches, places to surf. Okay, so the whole point was to go surfing, right?
Right.
And then, oh man, I was so broke during this time. I had 800 to my name, and it was $500, NTD, by the way, to surf. So no matter what I did, I had to spend less than 300, maybe 100 for food, So I was kind of fucked in terms of balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck it, dude. Let me just pay oil money for my moped. It was only 70 NTD to fill up the entire gas tank.
Yeah.
So it'll be a $140 trip. I was like, oh shit, gotta do it. It was pretty scary, dude. It was fun in the beginning, like the GTR maps I told you about, Gran Turismo. But
it's like in the mountains.
Yeah. I was going down fast as fuck, dude. And other people were like racing with me. It was really fun. It was really fun.
They're like racing like some hyper enhanced GTX motorbikes.
Fucking Motorbike Simulator 2020.
Meanwhile, yours has like a basket in front. Is that the case?
No. Mine was alright. Mine was like a little speedy, an 80cc maybe.
Oh, okay.
It was a little boy. I went really slow because I couldn't lean more than like 45 degrees in the sharp turns. Yeah. I finally understood what counter steering meant, by the way.
What's counter steering?
Instead of turning left when you go left, you turn right and lean your body.
But why does that help?
Because it'll feel like the bike's falling. Like, imagine this is the motorbike, right? And you're turning left. So counter steering makes the wheel go like this, so your bike falls like this. And then you'll have to maintain the bike's position so it goes left like this. Oh. You get me?
Not really, but okay.
Yeah.
It's better if I see it in person.
Yeah. We can like go on a ride later. But yeah.
Anyways, so you went surfing, and when did you guys finish?
Oh, like pretty late, like at 7 when the sun set.
Yeah.
And then we had dinner, ramen, and then I had to leave at like 11. Yeah. So, oh man, it was like an 11 to 1:30, 2 a.m. fucking trip. It was scary as fuck too.
Right. So you're passing through the mountains from between Taipei or Zhubei and like wherever. Yeah. And then between the mountains, did your gas tank got low, or like what happened?
Oh man, yeah. 3 things, dude. My phone was almost out of battery. It was at 5%. I needed it to get home because Google Maps.
Right.
My oil was almost out. And then my sanity, dude. That shit was like disappearing, dude. I was like getting more and more scared. Like the dark was creeping into me. The cold, my nipples were hard. You know? That shit was no joke, dude.
Right.
Yeah, it fucking chaffed.
all the time. All the time you were in the mountains, like in the woods.
Yeah.
So you don't know when the next gas station is, right?
Yeah. So, and the roads were narrow. It was bumpy. Driving with Google Maps, I had to drive with one hand and I almost fell all times. It was scary as fuck, dude. But yeah, go on.
But so then how long did you drive for until you saw like civilization?
Oh man, like an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
But here's the good part. During half of that, the scary part, there was other motorcyclists who were like riding with me.
Yeah.
And we were like a fucking gang, dude. Like 3 motorcycles just zipping through the mountains. Pretty fun. It's like we would accelerate at the turns, you know. All that shit.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, that brings me to another point to your story was who did you go see?
Oh man, I went to see someone I saw on Tinder.
So you met this girl on Tinder, like local Taiwanese girl.
Yeah, but she has a friend. She brought a friend though.
Guy friend?
No, yeah, exactly. I wish it was. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, that's no good. That's usually not a good sign.
Yeah. Politics. But go on.
But you want to tell us a bit about your whole Tinder adventure?
Oh no. I wouldn't say Tinder adventure. I would say like prostitution, maybe. Better word to describe it.
All right, so start from the beginning. So
anime titties. All right, this is a long story, dude. But so in Taiwan, I was really bored. I had a lot of free time to myself, and I also attempted a no fap challenge.
Yeah.
Which led me to some impulsive decisions.
So, dude, if you've never done like no fap, like after 3 or 4 days, you start becoming like a rabid dog. Like any sign of femininity that like you see, like it sparks something within you. Like
Misa horny.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know if I've ever told you, but when I was like coding camp, it's like all guys, right?
All guys?
All guys.
Oh yeah, all guys.
Yeah. And then there was like 1 or like maybe 5 girls in total there.
Oh shit.
But I got so like deprived of like female interaction.
Oh no.
Like to put it in a bad way, but like it got so ridiculous to the point where like if any guy, even if they had like long hair walking by, I just pop up like those animals. What do you call it?
Gophers.
Yeah, like gophers. Like just pop up. Dude, it's ridiculous. But yeah, definitely like not fapping for a long time really makes you it really makes your brain go kind of haywire. Yeah, so because of this, you go on Tinder.
Yeah. I downloaded Tinder and I had like 1 or 2 matches, and one of them decided to meet up because she was super close, like less than a mile away.
Yeah.
So our occasional meeting would be just me meeting her, drinking some beers, talking and shit, talking about family, you know.
Yeah.
Boring shit like that. we went to the beach or saw a movie. Boring shit like that though.
Yeah.
But anyways, she was the kind that doesn't like to have sex.
It's like she's conservative.
Reserved, yes.
Like most Taiwanese girls, yeah.
Yeah. Surprising, dude. But anyways, so it felt like she was withholding sex, so I didn't want to keep asking her shit like that. So I just decided, on Tinder, like so many prostitutes, like 1 out of 20, 3 out, I don't know. There's like fucking out of 10, you would see 1. That's how it feels like.
Right.
The prostitute just saying, add my line for a good time, you know, shit like that. So in a deprived state, I was like, you know what? Let me just try this shit out. So I did. I hit one up. I met her at a... No, I didn't meet her. She said, come meet me at this specific location.
Yeah.
So I did. Drove 20 minutes out, went to that spot and waited like a dumbass. And then she was like, okay, now go to the 7-Eleven closest to you.
Wait, all this time you never saw her face?
Nope.
Okay.
0. So she's like, go to 7-Eleven, get something called a Gash Points.
Yeah.
It's like a gaming thing, you know, like, selling bucks, Starbucks. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. But type shit like that. So I put in 1,000 NTD just for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
The problem was, well, after I did that, I sent her the back and front, like the receipt, so that she could use it. And then she was like, okay, then that's when her boss called. Apparently there was some sort of gang, and then she was one of their employees. So the boss had to make sure I was safe. I wasn't working with the feds, you know. So he said, okay, now go ahead and take a picture of your front and back of your ID card.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is kind of important later. So now he knows where I live. He knows my ID number, but the problem is he doesn't know my profession because my profession was blank.
Yeah.
He said, okay, so since I still don't know if you're a cop or a student, I'm going to have to ask you to take out a detailed report of your ATM.
Okay, yeah.
so that it would say my profession.
Yeah.
But the problem was during this time, if I haven't mentioned, I was pretty broke.
Yeah.
So I had no money in my bank account. I had to use someone else's detailed info that they left on the ATM.
So you went to an ATM and then you saw like someone left behind.
Just recycling, dude. Yeah, that guy was pretty rich. He had like 120K NTD in his fucking bank account.
Yeah,
so I was like, okay, let me just use this, dude. I sent them a picture of the receipt, and then like 5 minutes later, the dude was like, hey, okay, how about this? You have to do a 50% down payment so that we make sure you're not a cop. I'm like, bro, how the fuck did 50K come into play?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, you guys are fucking with me. So I started showing my impatience now. And
Yeah.
I showed them that I was leaving. I got on my motorbike, and I was pretty like drunk at this time. So I was like being pretty rowdy too. I was like, you guys are the ones being mistaken. You guys are dumb as fuck. Shit like that.
Yeah.
So I drove home while drunk, and then got home, charged my phone, and then this is when they started like threatening.
Yeah.
The girl was like, okay, if you don't pay us 2,000 Gash Points, we're gonna go fuck you up.
Yeah.
Like, we know where you live. And then the funny part was, that's not even where I live. That's my cousin's house. and I was leaving Taiwan in like 2 weeks, so I didn't really care. So what happened was, I just kind of ignored them. And then they sent me threatening videos.
Yeah.
Pictures of someone getting beat up with like bloody eyes, gangs with like swords and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, you guys are trying to threaten me. I low-key got kind of scared, not gonna lie.
Yeah, dude,
I kind of scared.
as well.
So I went to sleep, woke up, and then my flight was canceled. Yeah. Oh man, dude, so I put 2 and 2 together. I was like, damn, these guys, they took my ID and canceled my flight.
Into the mic.
Oh yeah. Oh whoa, this is pretty cool. Anyways, they took. I assumed they took my ID card and then fucking canceled my flight for me. My dad was like, yo, check your emails. My flight was canceled like in the AMs, like at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So while I was asleep. So I got hella scared. I had to go to the EVA Air office just to, make sure that I didn't get fucked over. But prior to that, I was pretty horny still. So I also talked to like 30 other hookers on Tinder that I found from Tinder. And then anytime someone said we have to use Gash Points, I cut them off. I blocked them.
Yeah.
So that's how I was filtering it out.
Yeah.
But then finally, one angel told me, hey, yo, these guys are all dumbasses. They're just trying to steal your money.
Yeah.
You could trust me, and don't trust the person with the gang. That shit's all bullshit.
Wait, rewind for a second. So when your flight got canceled, you thought it was because like
the gangs.
The gang had some type of affiliation.
Yeah.
And then they somehow framed you or some shit.
Oh yeah, cancel my flight with my ID or something.
So wait, but then you told me you went to so then you went to the airport people.
Yeah. Oh, during this time, but I was still hitting people up.
Oh, okay.
With my phone, yeah. So, okay, and this time she was like, don't trust these guys. I'm like, oh, nice, thank you. I trusted her so much. So she was like, yeah, I'm down to meet with you, though. And I'm like, fuck, dude, that's fucking money.
Yeah.
So she was like, okay, so I went to the 7-Eleven that she agreed to meet up with. And she was like, okay, now how about those Gash Points?
Yeah. So you're like, fuck, not another one.
Yeah, but I still didn't know 100% at this time. I was still kind of like iffy because I trusted her a lot. That's why I was tolling for it. And then I purchased Gash Points, and the store owner was like, yo, bro, are you getting scammed? The store owner was like, bro, like, don't buy gas points. Anytime someone mentions gas points, you're getting scammed.
Yeah.
So then that's when I was like, oh, fuck, dude. That's when I learned my lesson.
Opened your eyes.
Yeah. From the store owner himself. He said people come in all the time spending 10K, 50K, all their fortunes on gas points just to get nothing out of it.
Oh, wow.
And if they're insistent, you have to sell it to them. So I was like, I was pretty relieved because a lot of weight just went off my shoulders.
Yeah.
And then I drank beer with the store owner.
Yeah.
And like celebration, we ate dinner, like ramen and shit.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So afterwards, oh man, I had to hit up the girl I was seeing for like weeks, right?
Yeah.
This is still going on. I told her I have
the original Tinder.
Yeah. I told her I had a really interesting story I had to tell her, which is the story I just told you guys.
Yeah.
So I had to tell her the story, and then she got kind of mad. She got hella mad because she broke up with her first boyfriend because he was doing the same exact thing I was doing. Fucking looking for hookers on gas points. Got bullied. So yeah, that went pretty sour.
Yeah,
dude.
That's what some girls say, like, all men are trash.
All men are dogs, but dogs be loyal though. No, I'm kidding. Sad though. But yeah, gotta get that wage though.
Damn, what a story.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. But yeah, another reason why I wanted to bring you on the podcast. Well, I mean, you're apart from, I always say to other people, apart from my psychiatrist, like, you're the one that I tell the most secrets to, and you probably know me like 99%.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like, I don't even have to finish a joke, and you already know
sentence.
Yeah. You already know what I'm about to say. You start like cracking up immediately.
Bro.
Remember this one time?
Yeah.
We were with Rain in the car. and then we got off like the one exit too early, I think. So then So then we were like, oh yeah, we left premature. And then there was a pause, like a 1 beat pause in the car, and then we both said ejaculation. We both said ejaculation at the same time.
And we looked at each other too. It's like about to say it. I'm about to say it. Oh shit, my device.
But then the funniest thing is like Rain was like with his like hood rat friends, and then they're all just like, yo, what the fuck?
Pause,
bro. Pause.
Hey, Vato.
Dude, just hilarious.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, you also have another really interesting story. Well, another parallel between our stories is that we both graduating late.
Yeah.
And another parallel is we both got arrested before.
No. 6 years, boys, and arrest, dude.
But yeah, my arrest was like, it's not as dramatic as his. It's really just me being dumb.
Oh,
but
man.
I was overstaying my visitor status in Hong Kong. So then when I was working over the summer, my boss was like, hey, we're gonna go to Taiwan. Do you like as a joke, do you want to come with us? I'm like, oh, I don't know, like my thing is expired. And he just like froze. He's just like, are you trying to put us in jail? I'm like, what? No. And then I started thinking, wait, is it really that serious? And then so I started asking around a bit. I was like, and then I asked my buddy Ryan. He's like, dude, you're fucked, because he was also arrested because he was in because he got into street fights.
Two peas in a pause.
Exactly. So then, coming from like, with his knowledge saying that, I was like, oh shit, am I really fucked?
Yeah.
So at that point, like in my mind, I was thinking either when I leave Hong Kong at some point, they're gonna stop me and be like, wait, hold on, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And like I'll have to like stay at the airport and do whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, that'll be like one of the worst scenarios. And like a better solution would be, so I'll just go to the consulate or the immigration department and I'll surrender myself. So I did that, and then they're like, so what is this? So another female officer came. She looked at my shit, and then she's like, we're gonna withhold your passport. Come to this place at Tuesday. So I went there on Tuesday. I had to wait a bit, and they're like, oh, you're this is what's going on. And then they essentially they needed to get a statement from me.
Yeah.
So I got hella paranoid. Just like every word mattered, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So but they were like, the guy who was interviewing me, so to say, he was pretty helpful. He's like, oh, you probably don't want to say that. You probably want to say this. So yeah, he helped me along the way. and then I came back. It's like I needed to come back every 2 weeks. So then every 2 weeks I go back, and at some point they're like, "Oh yeah, your case is being pushed to like the judge or like the higher level,
higher ups, yeah.
Oh
no.
So then at some point, one of the Tuesdays that I went, they're like, "Okay, you're gonna go to like this place today." So they drove me and like 3 other people in like a van, and then to like the intermediate place, and I talked to the people at the intermediate place. That okay, next Monday you're gonna have to show up at court.
Whoa,
oh shit!
In a van, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was hella scary. Damn. And then so obviously like during this time, you know, your mind starts scrambling. You're just like, oh shit! Like you start imagining the worst case scenario, the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is that I have to do prison for 2 years, and then 50K HKD.
Woo!
Best case scenario is obviously like walk away scratch free, right?
Slap on the wrist. Yeah.
Exactly. So on Monday I like dressed in like the shitty polo that I had. It's like the best thing I had. I put on my like smart glasses, tucked in my shirt, showed up to the judge, and then next to me were like these students from universities. I think they're like studying the procedures of a court case. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I show up. I'm the last one to have the hearing.
Yeah.
So I just walk up, and then he recounts my case, and then he's like, "Is this correct?" I'm like, "Well, except for one thing, like it's pretty much all correct." And so he's like, "Okay, so why'd you do it?" I'm like, in essence, I told him because I'm a fucking dumbass who doesn't know how to manage himself. So he's like, "Yeah, don't do that again." And he's like, "Is your family well off?" I'm like, I guess we do like they can pay my tuition." He's like, "How does a $4,000 fine sound?" And then in my mind, I was so elated. I was like, "Oh shit, that's it." And then I was like, "Yeah, I think that sounds fair."
No.
Trying to bargain.
How does 1,000 sound?
How the fuck does 1,000 sound? Is said.
Stomp your foot. Wait, what kind of judge was he or she?
It was like this middle-aged man. Glasses, yeah. Spoke English, and yeah.
White or Asian?
Asian, yeah.
Oh.
So.
No, did he speak in English or Chinese? He said English.
He speaks both like Canto and English, I think, but he spoke English to me.
Nice.
And so yeah, I walked away. I paid the 4,000 right then and there, and then I walked away. So and then the next like Monday, I left Hong Kong to go to Macau so that I can like exit and re-enter, right?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that was the end of it. It was it was just a lesson for me to really like give a shit about paperwork. You know what I mean? Like I've always not cared about paperwork. Who does, right? Who likes doing paperwork? But like people know you gotta do the things you gotta do. But yeah, that's just my personality flaw.
Taxes, dude.
But yeah, so how did you get arrested?
No, man, I have a funny story to tell actually about this. Similar to this arrest shit, because about my probation. No, I'm just still thinking about what happened, dude. Oh man, that's funny as shit.
Well, actually, let's start from my point of view.
Yeah.
So it was my second year. I get a call from you, and then your voice is like shaken. Yeah. It's like broken, and then I'm like, oh shit, what's going on?
Yeah.
And then you called me when you were on LSD, basically explaining what happened. So what did you tell me? Do you remember that?
I remember telling you that I fucked up and it's too late to go back.
Right.
Something like that, right?
So what? Well, I guess that's a good place to start. What happened?
So, oh man, I can cut it. Do you want like a long version or a short version? How much time?
You can go into like moderate detail.
I'll just do basics for now because I want to share a story related to this though.
Oh,
but
yeah,
afterwards,
yeah.
So, oh man, in college, I was a pretty big fan of drugs. You know, I consumed it. I saw it. So I like drugs. But the problem was, what do you call it? Campus security.
Yeah.
I feel like they had an ear or an eye on whatever I was doing.
Right.
Because I was messing with LSD, acid, same shit, and also weed.
Yeah.
So to keep it short, I was operating 2 businesses, selling pounds of weed and also selling acid by tabs. Mm-hmm. But the problem was, one day after a shipment of selling pounds of weed, I was a dumbass and I opened the weed container in the dorms.
Yeah.
So it was like a smell bomb.
Yeah.
The entire floor just smelled like
It
dank
smells
weed.
like skunk.
Yeah, cunts. Smell like cunt in here. What was I saying? Okay, anyways, so some fucking dude just snitched, literally.
Yeah.
He just called up the RA saying, yo, Dean's room smells like weed.
Yeah,
Some shit like that.
fucking
You know, I was fucking nerd, dude. Anyways, actually, I'll get back to this later, but he actually felt sorry in the end.
Yeah.
He didn't know it was going to fuck me up that bad. Anyways, so the police came to my room like 30 minutes later, and they searched my room and everything, right?
Yeah.
But then they didn't find the weed because my friends hid it for me.
Yeah.
They found the acid, though, because I put it in my roommate's fridge.
Yeah.
So that alone got me busted. And they knew about the weed. They weren't dumb. So they just wanted to charge me as if they knew I had the weed.
Yeah.
You know, since people, I'm pretty sure this is what happened. This is like 2 weeks before 420.
Okay, yeah.
So it was ramping up, and then they were probably suspecting people of like, you know, selling weed and shit. And they probably knew, you know, since I received shipments in the past to campus mail, right? with pounds of weed.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they have like a history, like a documentation on what I've been doing. So they weren't dumbasses. I feel like that time it was like a fucking, what do you call those? Like a sting operation or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But actually, no, I want to tell the story about something else, but I'll just wrap this up. So basically, oh man, the cops are after me. They kicked me out of my housing. I had to live somewhere off campus for a while. Then one day, before a math studying final, they fucking caught me at the door, handcuffed me, and took me to a holding cell.
Yeah.
And then that's when I had to call Michael to tell my brothers, to tell my dad what happened. Like a fucking game of telephone, dude. The saddest game of telephone in my life, dude. Right? Man, you had to be one of the participants.
And so you get all excited when you finally hear the decode. It's like, Dean got arrested. Oh, Dean got arrested.
Like it gets changed in the end.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Dean graduated. Wow, smart. Okay. So fuck, dude. Yeah, I had to be arrested. So anyways, now I get to go to the fun part. So the repercussions of all this is I had to be on probation for a while.
Yeah.
For 4 years. Community service, all that extra bullshit, Alcoholics Anonymous. But the funny part about all this is I had probation. I had to drive 30 minutes south to Morgan Hill to meet with my probation officer.
Yeah.
Twice a month. So kind of like you, actually, bi-weekly. Yeah. So after like a whole year, I was still smoking and like drinking and doing all the shit you're not supposed to do on probation, by the way. So just the night before a meeting, this is 1 year into this, by the way, 1 year of seeing her. I fucking smoked weed with Carl the night before.
Yeah.
Because I assumed it was just going to be a regular old boring checkup. They're not going to do shit about it, right? Anyways, I drove 30 minutes down. Oh, man, you know where this is going. I drove 30 minutes down. We had the same usual boring conversation, you know. 30 minutes into it, she's like, okay, Dean, you're doing well. I could see you're going to classes. You're not failing.
Yeah.
So since you're doing well, I feel like we don't have to see you anymore. But since it's the last time we'll be seeing you, we want to drug test you to make sure that you've been staying sober this whole time.
And you were just smoking up with Carl.
Yeah, fat doobie, dude. Before the movie. Ooh, that rhymed unintentionally. But, so I had THC in my system, not gonna lie. Okay. That's fucking half brag. And I panicked, dude. There was like 5 minutes till lunch.
Yeah.
It was 11:55 and 5 minutes till lunch. At 12, they would quit, right?
Yeah.
So the female PO officer left and the male PO officer came in. He was like, go ahead and pee in this cup. Yeah. It was like an indicator on top. So I pretended I couldn't piss for like 5 minutes, 5 long ass minutes. I was like, you know, like what? So the dude was at like 11:58, like 2 minutes till like lunch. He was like, you know, since we're going to lunch, you just come back later.
Wait, so you knew about like their schedule?
Oh, no, he told me that. No, in the beginning.
Before like your little operation, did you know about their schedule?
No. He told me that. Oh, my bad. I omitted this part. He told me that they're going off at 12.
Oh, okay.
If I can't piss. So like 3 minutes.
So they already kind of like low-key gave you a way out.
Yeah. Okay, that's the funniest shit, actually. Anyway,
so you pretended you couldn't pee for like 3 minutes.
Yeah. And then he was like, yeah, exactly. But then I really pretended I couldn't pee for like the last 2 minutes, right? So 5 minutes. So anyways, so 12 o'clock comes, he leaves the room, I run to my car, and I call up my friend Amit, because he has a lot of experience with this type of shit. He's like, oh, dude, you could buy this thing at CVS and it will clear your piss in 3 hours. I'm like, bro, I need this shit in like 1 hour max. Yeah. And then, so I had 40 minutes left until I was about to get fucked, right?
Yeah.
If they catch me, this is pretty serious. That means you're breaking your probation.
Yeah.
Either you go back to prison or, yeah. Anyways, I thought to myself, yo, what if I drank hella water? I know drinking water clears your system, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I went to Safeway. I got a $1.29 gallon of water. Just went back to my car, started chugging it. I chugged 1/3 of it in like one go, and then I wasn't feeling really good.
Yeah.
I felt like stopping, but then I thought to myself, yo, if you quit now, you're going back to prison. You know what I'm saying? So I manned up, stopped being a little bitch, and then I just drank another 1/3. So now 2/3 was left. No, it was gone. But then I wasn't feeling so good, Mr. Stark. You know, I felt kind of queasy. So I drove to CVS. I walked in. I was like, "Yo, where's the nearest bathroom?" I just walked into the stall. Have I ever told you this? So every single pore I had in my body was leaking water. I was sweating water, crying water, snotting out water, puking water, pissing water, and shitting water. Like every hole I had in my body there's water escaping from it. Okay. I was like a fucking water balloon being squeezed. Anyways, after like 10 minutes of like regurgitating and all that good shit, I left the CVS store for the janitor and I just dipped back to my car and finished the rest of the water. So now 12:55, I drive back to the PO office and I just wait there patiently. So 1 o'clock comes and I walk in and meet the dude. He hands me the cup and then I fill it up like instantly, like a vending machine. I mean, a water dispenser. You? And then I give it back to him hella confident. I was like, I know this is going to be all right. This is going to be good. So like 30 seconds later, all the strips are clear, meaning that I passed for all of them. And I was like, yes.
Oh, so you knew, how long did the testing take?
Oh, like instant. Like you pee in it and then the indicator shows in like 30 seconds.
Oh, so you already knew that you were in the clear.
Kind of. I mean, for the 30 seconds, not really. Oh, okay. I was pretty confident, like 90%, since I just drank a gallon of water. Yeah. And dude, that water was so fucking clean that you could basically drink it. Dude. It was that clean, dude. Like my kidneys had nothing to process. It was just fucking like mineral water. Yeah. With my minerals, like oh man. So obviously none of it was all clear. Yeah. I basically cleansed myself of all toxins. And then I called my friends and just celebrated, dude.
By smoking even more.
And the probation smoke.
Gang.
Oh man. Again, good thing they can't see this.
But but wait. So go back to the
yeah.
So back to the arrest place.
Oh yeah.
So they like a fucking Asian that you are, they catch you in front of the match.
Oh man, no, I should have given. Okay, so now that I finished the funny story, I can go back to this with more like detail. So I was living by myself for a while because obviously the university housing kicked me out. Yeah. So I just looked on Facebook, like marketplace for a place to live. I was really, really cheap, like $400 a month for a bedroom. That's like dirt cheap in Illinois. Yeah. I'm pretty close to campus too. Anyways, so I was staying there. I was still burning there too. And here's the most annoying part. Since I was on the run, fuck the race, fuck a beat. I'm just trying to beat the race, Beat
the case, yeah.
Beat the case, my bad, yeah. I'm trying to do the race. I was like running from the cops during this time, like living in my apartment. And fucking, to hide my baggies, what do you call it? I don't even know how to say it. Paraphernalia. Paraphernalia, yeah. It's a fucking hard word. To hide my baggies, I would put it in my basketball shoes. But then on this fateful day, I was like, yo, I haven't worn these basketball shoes in a while. Let me wear these to my math class so I can cross some people, cross multiply. Yeah. I'm kidding. But then since I found the baggies in my shoes while putting it on, I was like, oh, fuck, not these. So I put it in my back pocket. Yeah. So this is literally me carrying evidence into the arrest. Anyways, so I show up to the math discussion. At the door, there was this really big black dude and a Mexican dude. Yeah. Both wearing sunglasses. And they're like, are you Dean Huang? And they had a picture of my face on their phone. I was like, Walter. I don't know what to say, dude. I was just like, they're like, come with me. So I think everyone in the math class knew, since it was kind of obvious, like, why the fuck are these people here? Like, fucking men in black, literally. Yeah. They just took me to the back of this, my math department building. And then there was this, like, big black SUV waiting. And then they handcuffed me. They're like, we didn't want to do this at the math discussion place because I didn't want your friends to find out. That was pretty nice of them. So then they handcuffed me and they put me in the place. And I just asked them, like, random ass questions along the way.
That's scary as shit.
Yeah, it was pretty scary because it's like kind of what you said earlier. It's like there's no going back. It's that moment you realize, fuck, like I'm in the shits now.
Yeah.
Because for the past month, yes, like survival versus like, you know, being fucked was like on the line the whole time. Like 50-50. Because I didn't know if I was gonna make it. But that was like the admitting defeat when I got handcuffs on you. That's when you know for sure, bro. Like there's no going back. No, you're fucked. Yeah. That was like the scariest part. Yeah. So I went to the jail cell. There was like 10 other people in there. There's a lot of interesting people in there. People who poured sugar into gas tanks so that it would break the car. People who stole like flat screen TVs. Someone arrested just for carrying.
How did you know like what they were in for?
No. Oh well, two parts. Because one, we were just talking, sharing story. We had like 72 hours or so of like nothing to do. Right?
72 hours.
3 days, yeah, around.
Jeez, that's 24. Terrible.
I might have messed up the math. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So and two, Raymond Court. So it was like a video Zoom. This was like Zoom before it was cool. It was like a fucking Zoom conference. A judge was sitting there and looking at all the criminals, like a face-to-face meeting, Skype interview.
Yeah.
And then, so she would call each one of us forward. Yeah. And then she would announce the crime. That's how I knew everyone's crimes. Oh, okay. One person was there for like beating up his wife.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. One was for like stealing. I already told you. Yeah, anyways. And then I was the last one, kind of like you, actually. Yeah. It was like the big fish. They said my bail was $75,000.
Jeez.
So $7,500 to get out.
Oh, $7,500.
Yeah, okay. So $75K is the bond or bail. I forgot. Yeah, it doesn't bond to bond you there. The bond bail is like 10% of the bond. Oh. Yeah. So bond, it's like they bond you here is $75K. Yeah. But then the bail was $7.5K. Yeah. Yeah. And that's when I got stuck in there eating like peanut butter jelly sandwiches and shit, dude. Yeah. Yeah, getting out was pretty good.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Run, Forrest, run, dude. That's what happened to me. Like,
wait, so like our parents paid the bail.
Yeah, bail. Literally.
And then so who picked you up?
No one. They just walked out. They just told you, okay, you can go now.
But did they keep your passport or?
Oh no, they didn't keep anything hostage. Oh. Because bail means like you get to leave jail while you talk to your lawyer and all that shit.
Oh, right. Yeah, I paid bail as well.
Okay, just to leave. Yeah. Now, how'd you have to go in a van though?
No, that was just purely for transportation.
To where? Oh, okay. Where? For you.
From like that little office to like an intermediary office that helps run the logistics of the courthouse. I think.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So like a transfer, yeah. But what was I saying? So yeah, Dad got me out. And they just gave me all my shit, my shoes, my basketball shoes. Not my baggies, though. They took the evidence, yeah. Oh, my phone. Yeah, my phone got fucked during this time. Like, they took it as evidence, right? Oh, yeah. Because it's like, against me. There was a lot of evidence on me texting people for deals and shit. So, I came back. So, no. Here's how it felt like. I walked out of the jail cell with my shoes on. Yeah. Felt like a new man, dude. I literally understood the definition of freedom. After like 3 days of being a slave. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. That's really
just walking away without like that weight.
Literally gate in front of you. Yeah. Yeah, like, oh man, dude, it was pretty intense. So I walked up, there was a lot of people playing soccer outside. Yeah. And then I just walked up to one dude, I was like, which way is Illinois, UIUC? Yeah. And the dude was like, that way. And I started running. Like 4-on-4 run. That's what I mean. Like, literally just like, because I was inactive for 3 days. I had a lot of like butt up energy. Yeah. So I just ran for miles, dude. Like until I got to school. Because I kind of knew the neighborhood from running, but that place was like 3 or 4 miles away. It was doable. I just kept running and asking people along the way, how do you get to UIUC? Yeah. Because I had no phone, no Google Maps. So I got to school, I waited at the bus stop, and I saw my friends. Yeah. And they ran to me, dude. They're like, bro, what the fuck happened, bro? Right.
So, because from their point of view, you just got taken away.
Yeah.
Before you were going to do your math stuff.
Yeah.
And then you weren't.
Oh, yeah, that. And also, I had his bike. He was calling me for like 3 or 4 days, asking, "Yo, where's my bike at, bro?"
Well, where did the bike end up?
It was in front of the math class.
But okay, so what did they say? They're like, where were you?
Yeah, they were saying shit like, "Yo, where the fuck were you? What happened?" Because there was a Reddit post about it.
Oh yeah.
The Daily Gazette, or like an article, like a fucking, like, I don't know.
There was an article about you.
Yeah, like 500 words or so.
Yeah.
Just saying what happened and shit. Like, I dealt drugs, went to UIUC, shit. I think it was to paint a bad picture for Asian Americans in Illinois.
Really?
Yeah, to make the neighborhood.
What makes you say that?
I was kidding. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Because mine was pretty long, I'll be honest. But other people's like articles were boring as shit, like 2 sentences. Like, this dude was carrying a gun.
Oh.
I think it's because they knew this would be sensational. They wanted to post it.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I was kidding about the Asian American shit. But yeah, there was a Reddit article on it, and there was like positive and negative comments. Like, either saying, "Oh, you shouldn't give him 6 years," and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then.
But during this whole time, you were probably weighing in your head. It's like, okay, worst case scenario, best case scenario.
Worst case 6 to 30.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's a lot of years. But after being in prison, like, everyone told me I'm fine.
What, like, why do they have that certainty?
Because they've been through the system hella long. I feel like they've seen enough to like understand how the severity of the crime.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh, I felt bad for them, dude. This is like literally some privileged shit. Like, I was in there for 3 days and Dad got me out. But those guys, dude, they're just chilling there.
Yeah. A lot of them. No one's gonna bail them out.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There was a bunch of like almost fights too, dude. Like in the holding cell, just like within 10 people.
Yeah.
People were like arguing with each other. I just heard something.
It's gardening outside.
Okay, no, I was just being paranoid. I thought it was like a mountain lion. But anyways, what was I saying? Some people like were arguing over like stupid shit, and then what struck a chord with me was someone was like, "Why are we fighting? We're already in here."
Oh,
that shit was hella deep. I was like, "Bruh, we live in a society.
We live in a society.
Like, you guys, we're all fighting amongst ourselves at the bottom."
Yeah, that is a really astute thing to say.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when he said it, bro, it was like a ton of bricks. Everyone in the jail just went silent.
Oh shit!
Right?
Wow.
It was like some Shakespeare shit.
Some prison knowledge right there.
For real though, it was like him telling everyone, "Calm the fuck down. Like, why are we fighting? Like, we're all fucked here. Like, chill." Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, dude. But what was I saying? Oh, another person said he went to like real prison, right?
Yeah.
Not some holding cell. He's seen people get raped and shit. Dude.
Oh shit.
Oh, there was a convicted murderer who went in. He was like a celebrity. Like, everyone was just looking at him from the jail cell. It was pretty funny. Like,
wait, so he was put in another room?
Yeah. He had his own cell. I got my own cell too because I had a cast. It was like rock hard, rock solid. So it was like a weapon, dude.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So after like the fight,
it
happened on like Sunday. They put me in my own cell. So I was in my own cell for like a day.
Yeah.
Dude, I cried during that time.
Yeah.
I was hella emotional because I finally had time to myself and like to feel all that feelings.
So what
feel all the feelings.
What kind of shit, like, what kind of feelings were going through your head? Or
obviously sad, mad at myself, and like regret. Like, kind of like, and I mean, you know, literally the moment you get caught, you're always regretting it. Like, shit, I got caught. Yeah, why'd I do that? Like, because you can't.
I wasn't so stupid. Yeah,
it's like one of those times I wish time went backwards. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
and like in retrospect, it's really kind of. It's kind of, I feel like there's some injustice because like at the end of the day, selling weed or selling LSD isn't like the worst crime ever.
Definitely,
it really is not. But that kind of goes back to we talked about this before. It was like they just want to catch people to make money. Yeah. Essentially. Yeah.
The keyword. Okay, is this podcast like PG-13 or what?
No, just go ahead.
The keyword is use drugs but don't sell drugs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the pretty like.
Oh, so there's a level between using and selling.
Definitely.
I see.
You could be a super user, but they still wouldn't get that mad at you. You just have to sell a little bit and they start getting mad at you.
Right.
They don't want you making a profit.
So since the time you got ratted out to the time that the judge finally said, well, you need to do probation and everything was paid, how long was that?
Oh, a couple of months.
Jeez.
Yeah. So remember that
every day living on the edge.
Yeah. For real though, like the black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, I can tell you two parts about it. So 2 months later, me and my dad, we had to fly from here just to go there for the court day.
Yeah.
And then come back like the same day.
Yeah.
That was annoying. But another thing, what was I saying? Shit. Kind of lost my train of thought, dude. Fuck, dude. I lost my train of thought in the podcast. Yeah.
You said there were two things between these few months.
Yeah. Going there with my dad. Oh, also, the day that it got cleared.
Yeah.
Was the day that we got the Prius. Literally. We were waiting for the Prius, like some logistics shit, and then like 2 hours or so, and then I just got the email from Bruno, my lawyer, and he was like, "Hey, we settled on an agreement. You have to do community service, shit like that."
Yeah, and the thing is, the way you talked about like the whole lawyer and the court case thing, it seemed like the lawyers, they almost seemed like buddies. It was almost just like, oh, let's talk in private.
Yeah.
Shake our hands under the table.
Yeah, literally.
$75K or how much?
I paid him $15K total.
$15K. Let's just share it between us and have a meal at Olive Garden.
Yo.
Yeah. It seemed
lawyer
like that.
Olive Garden.
Yeah.
TM.
Red Lobster. Yeah. But like it just seemed like so. How do I say?
Capitalist. No. Actually, though.
Well, yeah.
The fruit of like where money gets you.
It just didn't seem like there was a point of justice. It just seemed like the system was out
pay to win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, you went through that few months, and then because of this whole thing, obviously you were kicked out of UIUC.
Yeah.
And then so then you decided to go to community college.
Yeah. Well, more like I had no other choice.
Right.
No other colleges would accept me. So. And CC accepts everything, as we learned from community, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, dude. Community college was really fucking annoying.
How so?
Okay, it was easy. I'll be honest. Like, it was not really meant for, like, people who actually knew how to study. It was meant for people who kind of fucked up in
basically,
life.
like, low-key don't know how to read.
Yeah, straight up. The second chance. And so, like, normal people like me and, like, other Asians, for example, we would basically, like, pass all the tests with, like, high marks and shit. But then I'm starting to get racist and shit. But let's just say the people who don't know how to study, they
basically the lower income minority people.
Yeah.
They have a harder time.
Yeah, getting like C's and shit.
Yeah.
So CC basically like weeds out people who know how to study, and then just like, and UC systems love CC.
Really?
Yeah, Dianza, Aloni, and like some other fucking college. They send so many people over to UC, UCLA's and shit. So UC and CCs are very tightly knit. Yeah, it's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a little tunnel.
A funnel system.
Yeah. But a nice funnel system. It's even easier for us to get in than like normal people.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like in the airport when you walk really long like terminals and there's something like a speed boost.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like that.
I see.
We get to walk on a speed boost on the transfer program.
So then, well, I guess the silver lining is you did end up going to a better school than UIUC.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a give and take. I mean, yeah, silver lining. Because UIUC was good at engineering. Yeah. But obviously, I can't go there. I'm suspended, but quote unquote expelled.
Yeah.
Because they give me like a long list of shit I had to do just to go back.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like 300 hours of community service.
That's a lot of hours.
Yeah, yes. I mean, that itself, I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. 100 hours is already painful, dude. Like,
yeah.
Man.
So you did end up going to UCLA. You're graduating pretty much this winter.
Yeah.
Or next February.
Yeah. Hopefully getting a job and shit, dude. Fuck.
So what did you take away from this whole thing?
Oh man. Do drugs but don't sell drugs. Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Case closed. Oh man, I don't know, dude.
Or like what kind of how did it like steer the course of your life?
It definitely. That's a deep question. I wasn't expecting this on a Tuesday morning. I'm kidding. Fuck, dude. It made me realize myself much better.
And what's that?
that I have an addictive personality. Yeah. I found that out after being arrested.
Yeah.
But
it's also you're really keen on making money, right?
Yeah. I also love money.
Yeah.
Money. That's why my technical breath is business. Because it's easy. Easier. Although I got caught cheating.
Because, like, obviously, I think a lot of young people, they enjoy drugs, weed, LSD, Molly, whatever.
Yeah.
But then only a little subset of those population see, like, the monetary... Or, like, they're willing to take risk for the monetary gains in that scenario.
Yeah. Oh, I can explain how that happened. How much time do we have left?
Just doesn't matter. Just
okay. So what happened with that is, oh man, yeah, I've always had the business idea, like, fuck shopping at Lucky's, I'd rather go to Costco's, for example.
Yeah.
Right? The bulk idea. So I saw that with weed in the beginning. Oh, let me tell you, a year before UIUC, I was in Shanghai buying weed for 50 a G.
Yeah.
So think about that, 50 a G, and suddenly I come to UIUC where it's like 20 a G. And then I had another...
Wait,
like,
50 aren't, like...
50 USD.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's like... Yeah.
Yeah, because weed in China is obviously way more illegal, way more scarce, and shittier quality.
Ooh, yeah.
So then you come to US, there's like suddenly this abundance
of good weed
at a lower price.
It's like heaven.
Yeah. So what did you...
Well, okay, so I had another point of reference. Cali. Cali was 10 a G.
Yeah.
And then Illinois was 20 a G because it was more illegal in Illinois. Yeah, exactly. So kind of like China, the harder it is to get it, supply and demand, like macro. This is more like micro economics. No, I'm kidding. But so I started getting into the business side. I was like, fuck buying weed for 20 a G.
Yeah.
What if I just bought an eighth for 50? So 50 over 3.5, that's like $14.
So you just started thinking more
bulk
sizes.
Exactly.
And then you probably had like excess, right?
Exactly. Why Lucky's when Costco, right?
Right.
You get to pay off your student debt with that.
Right.
With that mentality, yeah.
So then because you have so much excess, it's naturally you just start thinking about, well, I could just sell it to my friends, right?
Yeah, no, that was the idea. That I wanted to sell it to my friends to split the share.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like a close circle of us in the beginning.
So in a way, you're not even really dealing. You're kind of more
sharing.
You see, Judge, it's not really selling.
Oh, sharing. Oh man, that's funny. He does a wink. I'm just like, oh shit.
And the judge is like, oh shit, damn. Never thought about it that way.
Like Wolf of Wall Street. How to convince someone. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So it wasn't really dealing, honestly. It was literally me just buying an eighth, and I had a scale, so we just split it 1/3, split the money 1/3. Everyone was getting weed for cheap. Everyone enjoyed that. Everyone liked that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then fast forward like a month, turns into a quad. Fast forward another month, turns into O's.
Yeah.
Ounces. And then fast forward like 4 months, it started becoming like pounds.
You even have like a little operation running.
Yeah.
Like handy side man.
Yeah. The fucking muscle men with like P90, with like P9s. Yo, they got robbed once actually.
Really?
Yeah, Kasi got jumped once, and he stopped doing after that.
Oh,
anyways,
okay.
that's like way down the line. So yeah, we had an operation of shipping pounds of weed from SF to Illinois, and that's legal across every state the airplane goes over. So we had this operation, and they would send it through vacuum sealed cereal boxes.
Yeah.
And I mentioned this earlier about the cereal boxes being kind of fishy after a while, because you could tell it's been opened and reopened and sealed. Anyways, so that's where I got the pounds, through my university housing mailbox. And then I would just distribute the O's and start selling the O's individually for like, at the rate, the like 80% the cost of market. So I'm cutting competition like crazy, and I'm still getting like a share. And
like you're within the school, so it's like already a
hub.
Yeah.
So I was like a fucking mail delivery boy. I had a notepad. Oh, a ledger. Oh man, that's a ledger. A ledger of saying who, when, where, how much. And that's in the end. That's what fucked you up. Yeah. Because I saw the ledger on my fucking table. Name, number, university ID, credit score, schedule, GPA. Like, oh yeah. That's funny, yeah. But anyways, I had a ledger saying all that detailed information. That's what got me fucked up, and they use that as evidence against me. Also, my phone. But anyways, I was like a mail boy, just going from like dorm to dorm, knocking. It's like, here's your and then just doing it.
Yeah.
I would make deals in the bathrooms, their dorm rooms, my room, just anywhere, in the park.
Yeah.
Some straight up like ghetto shit. And instead of using a bike, I just use my longboard to get around.
Oh, I see.
With like my big ass backpack full of weed. Classic.
But yeah, you never got around to telling the whole roommate situation.
Oh, like from when? Like which aspect?
Well, like who ratted you out?
Oh, it wasn't my roommate. It was some dude on my floor.
Oh, okay.
Like some nerd, yeah. But my roommate technically did rat me out because when it came under pressure, he folded.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so...
Well, yeah, that's understandable.
Right, because he's going to be a doctor. That changes things.
Yeah,
he's not going to be
yeah.
like an engineer, or it doesn't matter. A doctor can never affiliate with drugs or else he'll be barred.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very like, oh man. I do feel bad for him. That's why I understood that he just threw me under the bus the chance he got.
But wait, so who ratted you out?
So I don't know. I still don't know.
Oh.
But it was on Reddit. The person said that he felt sorry that he did it. But anyways, it was too late, obviously. So he called the cops for weed because of smell. The cops came but found the acid, and that's why I got really fucked. But the rat, I still don't know who he is.
So then, how did your so-called friends respond? Like the people you knew from high school,
Oh man, dude. There was like a whole way. Oh man, so this shit spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
Obviously, like.
So as some background, we went to high school in Shanghai, and you know the way Asians are. Like we just like to spread rumors and gossip, especially if it's something like scandalous.
Related. Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? Like if someone, like if a girl posted some slutty photo or like a video, did that shit like...
Like parents start posting. Check. I mean, male parents.
Yeah, look at all the evidence I downloaded.
Really built up a solid case.
But yeah, so this news spread back to Shanghai.
Yeah.
Some way or another.
And all my teachers knew about it.
Yeah.
All my friends knew about it.
Yeah.
Like my PE teacher, my stats teacher. Bro, like every fucking person in the phone book, yeah.
Yeah.
And friends that like knew me better, like the first level, second level, like the second level above, like mutual friends, that would at least hit me up.
Yeah.
My close friends, I just told them what happened.
Yeah.
But then I stopped telling them what happened after a while because court. Because obviously everything I said is like evidence against me. Mm-hmm. Oh man, goddamn. Anyways, yeah, that's what happened.
But you said something interesting to me during that time. We were like, no new friends. We don't feel that.
Oh, Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, no new friends. No, we don't feel that. For real though, like sometimes you have to keep your life on private airplane mode.
Yeah, fake friend.
Yeah.
What was it?
Fuck a fake friend. I forgot. No,
I don't know.
Yeah. We're not rap artists. Yeah, no, but here's a pretty good quote though. Champagne for the real friends.
That's true.
Real pain for the sham friends.
But I mean, I guess I was trying to get at like, did this whole scenario kind of reveal
the duality of man? But no, kind of like, yeah. People don't care if you're successful. They care if you get fucked over. No, sensational.
Yeah.
They sensationalize shit like that, like someone getting arrested. Yeah. But no one cares if you're doing well. But I'm not doing well, so I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I learned through this. Yeah. People will be like...
Well, I mean, we've had discussions before about this, but like going through this kind of shit, or even just me graduating late, just having setbacks, it does give my life... I feel like it gives my life a bit more meaning.
Yeah.
Like your life becomes a little heavier, you know what I mean? So you move through life with a little more momentum, a little more purpose. Yeah.
Being through shit, experiences. Like a heavy backpack. Yeah. I get you.
Fuck, that was a good story.
Yeah. No, man, that was... Actually, we talked a lot this fucking podcast, I realized. Yeah. It's like life's a novel almost.
Yeah, honestly.
Not a novel, but just like an article. Wikipedia article.
But yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap up. Yeah. Thanks for coming on. Yeah. And to my listeners, hope you enjoyed the story. Follow my YouTube channel for more videos, and I'll be uploading snippets on my GreenThumbPodcast Instagram. And Dean, you want to give a shout out?
Yeah, I have a lot of shout outs. Not really.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. All right.
All right. See you later.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're out.